everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Pippin Paddleopsicopolis podcast. I am your host, Daniel, and I am joined here today by... we're not next to each other, so I usually look at someone. By Avatar Expert Andrea. Say hello.
Hi.
And coming back after a 2-week break is everyone's favorite Jasmine. She's here, I swear. Jasmine's hello. Is she here?
Is she just choosing to be silent?
I don't know. I swear, guys, she's back. Yo, so
Wait. No, Jasmine, we literally can't hear you.
We can't hear you. We're having some
can't hear you.
Technical difficulty.
Your bubble on Skype is lighting up, showing that you're talking, but I can't hear a thing.
Why?
There she goes. Oh my God, the comeback.
Jesus Christ, I was... Hope that doesn't happen, whatever the hell that was. Oh.
So say hello.
Hey!
She's back. So, how's everyone been? Jasmine's been a minute. What's been going on with you?
School and trying to work out a healthy work schedule. I had to tell my boss no for the first time, and it was really hard, but I did it.
Good
I'm
job.
proud of you. It's always so hard to say no.
It is, especially at work.
What
What about you, Andrea? Any near-death experiences with you?
Yeah, there was a near-death experience.
Oh boy, of course.
It was like my third day here in Minnesota, and it snowed 3 to 4 fucking inches.
Oh wow.
Why'd you move there again?
For work. Yeah, and then
it's been...
Are you done? Are you done interrupting me? Thanks.
Oh.
Wow.
And so I needed a dresser, so my brother's girlfriend and I went to go look for a dresser, and while we were putting it in her car, she dropped the dresser on my finger.
Oh.
So now my finger is all nice and purple.
My God.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and just the hospital that I'm working at is really big and confusing. I got a drug test the other day. So that was fun. I got my blood drawn. Just was a human juice box. It was, yeah. I'm just chilling with 3 cats and 2 dogs now, living my best life. I start work on Monday.
That's what we like to hear.
Listen, can I say something real quick? When I brought up the death experience thing, I was hoping to hear a different story from Andrea, but it looks like she's just constantly dying, that she forgot the one I was hoping she would bring up.
See, I figured you knew.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Yeah. Dude, that was so traumatic. That's how much I suppressed it. I literally forgot that it happened.
Could you please tell the audience what happened?
Okay. So... my mom, my sister, and I are in the car. We're driving to Minnesota to drop me off, right? And so here, you know what? Here's how the night starts. So we get pulled over. My mom gets pulled over for going 80 and a 55.
Nice.
But she only gets let off with the warning.
How?
And I'm kind of like, we're in Iowa. Like this, I feel like this just shouldn't happen. But because my mom is white passing, because she's dyed her hair blonde and she has fair skin and green eyes, the officer thought she was white and wrote that on her written warning, and we were free to go.
Hey.
So that's how it started. But we just continue driving and everything. And we're about 30 minutes out from the town where I'm living in. Town/city. I don't know. This place feels really small, but I don't know. Anyways, so we're like 30 minutes out, and my mom just falls asleep while driving. Just conks out. And I literally spoke to her like a minute before this happened. She
What?
just straight conks out while driving. We lose control of the car.
Jesus.
The car almost flips over. We like swerve into the other lane, almost collide head on with this other car that's in like the opposite lane because we're driving on the wrong side of the road at this point. So then we get back to our side, but when she swerves too much. So then we go off the pavement and onto like this grassy area. Well, it's not even pavement, it's gravel. And then we start we're driving in there. She's like still losing control, but now we're like driving in grass. My little sister was asleep, so now she's like screaming her head off in the back seat. And I'm like, Millie, shut up, because like it's probably stressing my mom out even more. And then we almost crashed into like a road marker, but we didn't. And then my mom just gets back on the road. And then like 2 minutes after that, she runs over a skunk.
Oh boy.
So yeah, that's how my Minnesota experience started off.
That was really welcoming.
That was the first time for me too hearing that. So wow. Okay.
Yeah, I sent Andrea a text. I was like, "Hey, did you make it?" And it was like she was still like an hour away, and she's like, "No, we're still on the road. We got like an hour." And then I was editing the podcast, and then she kind of went quiet for a bit. So I was like, "Blah blah blah." I sent her another text, and she's like, "Ah, yeah, we almost just died and ran off the road." I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
I know I said it so nonchalantly to people, but that's because I was just like trying to process what still happened.
Anyways, I think that's what we've been up to. Oh yeah, and I have COVID still, probably. It comes and goes.
Nasty.
All good though. Still alive, like I said, not dying till this podcast is over. Well, anyways, moving on. So I do have quick news. Bandit Basics has more stuff, like a lot more stuff now. So if you guys like that Avatar merch, you should go check her store out and support her. That's Jessie Flowers, Michaela Murphy, voice of Toph. Really cool stuff. I might get some stuff soon once I go back to work and have money. But the other thing that I wanted to bring up, so last week me and Andrea were talking, and she brought up that Disney and Frozen, kind of there's like a little rip off of Avatar there, but it looks like now there's gonna be like another rip off thing. I don't know if you guys heard about this. Did you guys see the trailer for Raya?
No.
You guys
What the hell is that?
It's
also, wait, why are you guys calling Frozen a ripoff?
Frozen 2.
Frozen 2.
Why?
Did you not watch it?
Did you not?
Oh, you know what? I guess I can't talk on this. I did not watch Frozen.
Okay. Did you even listen to the last episode, Jasmine? Wow.
I've been very busy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting there.
Wow, no support. You guys should just pull it up real quick and watch it, or like at least look it up a little bit. And right now, just do it so we can talk about it real quick.
Right now?
Yes, it's just like a teaser trailer, so it's short, and you guys can just kind of skip over.
Tell me what it's about, damn it.
Yeah, it's gonna waste so much time.
It's not. It's like a minute.
What did I tell you?
What? You know what? You should have texted this earlier, so we all could have been prepared.
I know. I don't know why I didn't. Well, anyways, just look it up. Just pull out your phone. You don't have to watch the trailer. I just need you to look at the characters.
What is it?
What is it called?
It's called Raya, which sounds very close to another character sort of thing.
An I or a Y or a what?
Raya, which kind of sounds like Rava. That's the first big one. The other thing is the main character looks a lot like Korra, in my opinion.
Well, no one can.
I think she looks like the Painted Lady.
That's the other one. There's another costume or like outfit that she wears in the trailer, and it looks a lot like the Painted Lady. And it also kind of talks about like the nations being divided, and it just hit too much on the nose of Avatar. It looked like a lot of things taken from Avatar. So,
the beginning of the trailer looks like Katara getting ready to go to the Southern Raiders.
Yeah, it's anyway. I just wanted to bring it up because last week we literally just talked about how Disney was like taking stuff from Avatar, and now it looks like there's like a whole movie about it. I mean, I understand that it's like a lot of like the Avatar things are inspired from like different cultures, so this might be the same. but there's just too many like design similarities in my opinion. But we'll see the next trailer once it comes out, and maybe it's different. But like even like the Last Dragons, that kind of thing, it just too much on there, Disney. And I told Disney last week, stop stealing other people's shit, Disney. Stop doing it.
Yeah, I'm sure they heard you.
I mean, we
Yeah, I'm
are
sure
growing,
you're
guys.
the one saying that as well.
But yeah,
Sorry, I'm watching the trailer right now.
Well, in
live
other
reactions.
Avatar news, in Germany, they are releasing a new Avatar box set featuring the artwork by Jung Shan, and it looks really cool. They only have the water artwork out right now, but it's so cool. Like it features Katara, Sokka, and Paku, and it just looks chef's kiss.
I think I've seen it. I think I saw it. It looked cool. You said Germany, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. I think someone on
I saw it on Cora News on Twitter. But you said you don't use Twitter.
Yeah, someone I follow, I think, bought it. And it looks cool. Yeah, it does look cool. Very, very nice.
Oh my god, you said very nice. And my mind immediately went to Borat.
I've never seen that. It seems inappropriate.
Second one just came out the other day.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was gonna not be for a while. Jasmine?
What's up?
Did you finish?
Yep.
Oh, your thoughts?
It looks. I only saw the one trailer. It doesn't look. I don't know. What did you see besides her outfit that makes you like?
It was the outfit, and then at some point, like she talks about like the nations in there are like divided, and then.
Okay, that's literally what any story is about. Ever.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like everything together, you know.
You're just triggered, and you're on the bandwagon of everyone else in the comments going, "This looks like Avatar." Am I wrong?
No, I'm not on the bandwagon.
I didn't even look at the comments.
I didn't look at the
because
comments.
I was like, I know Daniel's not pulling this straight out of his ass. It's something.
The number one comment is plot twist. She's the dragon.
Yep.
The second comment is she looks like someone who could waterbend long ago when the four nations lived in harmony, but everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. It's lived together in harmony. Did you even watch the damn show?
They didn't.
Reef the weird boy. Okay.
Moving on, I guess. Time to talk about the episode. Episode 9, the waterbending scroll.
I'm just going to go out and say I do not like this episode.
I think it's a really good episode for being a filler episode, but that's just me. But it looks like there's going to be some back and forth here between me and Andrea. I'm going to argue and prove you that it's a good episode somehow.
No, you can't.
Bet. Let's go. All right, my favorite part of the show is back. Jasmine, tell us what the story was.
Why is that your favorite part?
Because
it makes me uncomfortable.
Did you listen to the promo?
What? No. Maybe? I don't know.
I sent it to you.
You're only 2 minutes into the episode.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I'm working on a little promo. You guys will see it someday.
Excited for that. Okay. Admittedly, I watched this episode like 2 weeks ago when I was I was supposed to be whatever. Fine. It's fine. Okay. Basically, what happens is
this is why I love it.
The gang goes on a ship, right? I don't know if that happens at the very beginning, but that happens, and it's pirates, and Katara's like, these people are sus, and he steals a waterbending scroll from them and start chasing after them, and everyone's like, oh my god, and then Katara reveals she stole it, and then I don't remember how they react, but Katara's like, yeah, but we stole it from a waterbender, so frick it. And then is this the one where Aang and Katara, like, Katara teaches Aang? No, this is not that one. Waterbending?
Yes.
It is. Okay, it is.
Doesn't Katara always teach Aang waterbending?
I mean, I don't remember how early on she did it. Anyway, he gets the hang of it like immediately, and she gets really jealous. And I feel for her, but also it's kind of funny.
And then?
and then the pirate and the Fire Nation team up, right?
Correct.
Yeah. And then, is this the one where no, it isn't. We met him before, right? Zhao?
Zhao's not in this.
He's not?
No.
No, you're thinking of the deserter.
What? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't remember how this one ends. Someone's gonna take it.
So I'm gonna fill in the plot points. So it starts off, Aang, just a little recap, met up with Roku, and Roku was like, yo, you gotta learn everything by the end of the summer. So you got like 1 year to learn everything. And then this one, it starts with Aang kind of freaking out. He's like, how am I supposed to do that? Blah, blah. So then Katara was like, I'll teach you, I know some water bending. And then, like Jasmine said, they go meet some pirates, steal the thing, and then they team up with the Fire Nation because Uncle Iroh lost his lotus tile, so he needs to go buy one. So they coincidentally roll up at the same place the Avatar is, and then they team up. They have some fight. The pirates and Fire Nation disagree, so they fight each other. Aang and the gang steal the pirate's bow, and then it falls off a waterfall, and then Appa comes in and with the catch as always. Then I think that's it, right?
Right.
Andrea, did I miss anything?
I don't
I
think so. I don't. Well, I mean, they started disagreeing because Sokka was trying to turn Aang over to the pirates so that they would turn against Zuko.
I think is just Sokka being smart. Sokka is a mad genius, probably. So it's just at the beginning. So I'm gonna start at the top here with what I got written down. So Uncle Iroh, it's some spoilers. So it's like this is gonna be spoilers for the future episodes, real quick. So skip ahead if you don't want to know. So Uncle Iroh loses his lotus tile, right?
Oh my goodness! Why is it so important, Daniel?
Well, here's the thing. Because we don't know about the Lotus people until like season 2. So do you think it's something the creators always had in mind? Or is it something that happened in this episode and then like in the future, like, well, this happened in this episode, so let's just go back to this episode? And also, is like the Lotus tile, is that like the badge? Like, do you have to have a Lotus tile with you so that the Lotus peeps know you're a Lotus peep?
Well, I would think so because when
couldn't anyone just have it then?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Anyone could have the tile, but you have to play it the certain way that they do, like they do in the episode when.
Okay, that makes sense why he said that.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because Uncle Iroh was like, I use it for this like special technique I have. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was always a plan because there was too much of a plot point in this for it to just like be ignored later on.
Right. Uncle Iroh's really weird in this episode, by the way. He's like making monkey sounds.
It was in his pocket the whole time, right?
Yeah, no, it was on his sleeve because he's a cheater apparently.
Oh.
Well, don't people just like put their hands in their sleeves though? Because like I have a kimono like that my father got me from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And like there are actually like pockets in the sleeves where you can keep stuff.
That's really cool. I didn't know that. That's more, I want one now. I've always wanted one.
It's pretty cool.
I got to wear one once, and I decapitated that thing.
Oh.
I got blood everywhere. There was blood just everywhere. It was like we were taking a picture, and I had to slice a head, and they were like, "So you're gonna slice, and then we're gonna explode this thing." And I was like nervous, but the whole time I'm thinking like, just make a cool face. You can't be like, when you're cutting it, because I'm gonna get hit in the face. I know that, but you got to make it like or something. I think it turned out pretty good. Anyways,
thrilling story.
Thank you. So yeah, that's my first point. So moving on here down the story, blah blah blah. Okay, so touching back on like last week, Andrea, you asked when Roku tells him you have to learn the elements. Aang's freaking out, so Roku tells him it's okay, you've done this like 100 billion times before.
Yeah.
So so in this one, Aang is naturally like good at the water bending and things. That's why Katara gets mad and jealous. Do you think that has something to do with it? Does this episode kind of answer the question that we were asking last week, that since he's done it before, he's naturally like he's good at it now? Or do you think Aang's just like inclined to bending? Like it just comes to him easily, like Aang specifically, or is it an Avatar thing?
Aang specifically.
Why?
Hello, or else he'd be able to do earthbending fairly easily.
But it's his opposite element.
Yeah.
Right? But still, that's not how it works.
'Cause, like,
according to Torah.
well, what I was thinking, because like I think personally, I think Aang is just good at bending because he's the youngest airbender master ever. So I think it isn't an Avatar thing. I think he's just good at bending. Like, even though he did struggle with earthbending, he got it pretty fast, to be honest. He just had to wrap his head around, like, to like plant himself once we get there, because he was afraid. He was thinking like an airbender,
I think it could still. I personally feel like it's still just like an Avatar thing that he was able to do it.
Mm.
You guys can disagree. It's fine. I just
agree to disagree.
Okay. I think I don't know, it's just weird.
Okay, but kind of on the topic of Aang being able to bend so easily. So if you were Katara, would you be as frustrated as she was when she was teaching him and he ended up being better than her?
If I was 14, yes.
Getting beaten by a 12-year-old? Yes.
Most definitely.
I'd be like, who does this little turd think he is? I've been doing this for years.
Ooh, no, I'd be very jealous. Ooh, salty.
I don't. But at the same time, he is the Avatar, so I might just play it off like, oh, whatever, he's the Avatar,
But you'd still be a little salty.
A little bit, but not as salty as if
the only element you can bend and it's still difficult for you, like
if Sokka found out that he could water bend and then he ended up being better than Katara, I would have lost my shit if I were Katara. But the fact that it's Aang and he's the Avatar, I wouldn't think too much about it.
Also, why are you mad? Like, this is the whole point. You're on this journey is so that he can learn.
Okay, she's a child though. You guys forget that.
It's like
he's the Avatar.
So he's also 12.
He's trying to save the world.
He's never waterbended before. Well, besides the one time.
In the Avatar state, yes, he does.
Yeah, that's right. In the Avatar.
So Katara already knows he can technically waterbend.
He can waterbend super good.
Why wasn't she livid like that when she saw him bending in the South Pole?
I don't think
he made like twisters and stuff out of the water and
saved their lives. So,
Well, that's why he's learning bending, so that he can save everyone's lives.
Hey, you guys are thinking about this in a logical manner. That's not how it works. She's 14.
She's supposed to be like the mature one.
Oh, come on. She's still 14. She's still a child who struggles.
She was taking care of an entire village.
Yeah.
Beating everyone. I think she can get over that at this point.
All right.
Just saying.
Don't be understanding of her. That's fine.
Didn't realize that'd be such a hot topic.
It is a hot topic because while we're on the topic of bending, when they're bending, do they feel the water, or do they feel like the earth, or is it just like if I'm doing it, I don't feel it? Or do you think they feel like a ghost thing? I don't know how to explain it.
What? Who is they? What?
That literally made absolutely no sense. Ask again later.
Okay. Take 2. Do you think that when they bend, like any bender, do you think they feel what they're bending, like physically, but it's not there? How do I say this?
Yes.
You still are not making any sense at
Because
all.
when Toph, like when any earthbender is bending something extremely massive, it takes, or just any bender, sorry, it takes a lot of energy. I'm sure they feel that. It's not like you can just lift anything.
But like, do they feel like the texture of it? Is what I'm trying to say.
No.
You don't think so?
Maybe a mental strain? I don't know.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I would say they do feel it mentally, but I was just thinking like physically. Like, do they feel like some sort of touch feeling? You know?
It's more of a
I'm still
mental.
trying to figure out what the hell he asked.
Okay, like, yeah, because it doesn't really make that. Because it doesn't make sense.
Okay, Andrea,
He's like-
you can see me, right?
Yes, I
Okay,
can see you.
so here's my notebook. All right. So when they're bending, so like here I'm touching it, right? And I
Mhm.
can feel it. Now it's not there. So when they're bending and they're going like this, can they still feel that?
No.
What?
Jeez.
Even the visuals aren't helping.
Hannah is water bending and she's moving her arms through the air. Does she feel water on her hands? Is basically what he's saying.
Yes.
It's dumb
Okay.
question, but
I
no.
don't think she does.
So you think it's like, okay, that's what I'm just trying to like.
She's
I'm-
manipulating just the water, not
Right.
trying to simulate the feeling on her hands.
But do you think they feel that simulation on their hands?
No.
I think they feel the energy in the water, and that's about it.
Okay. That's it. That's the answer to my question. Thank you. That's all I
Took
wanted
a
to know.
while-
I
it
wasn't
took
trying
a
to
while for
argue.
us to
I was
get
just
there.
trying to get an
Alright,
answer.
That was not my brightest moment.
It was hard, you know. Words are hard, guys.
Yeah. Anyway,
So when they're getting chased, I totally think Aang on his own, could have taken these pirates. So all three of them together, no problem. When they're cornered, Aang just does the wind, and when I saw that, I was like, you guys were near water. Katara would have done some water bending there. Aang would have maybe done some water bending plus air bending. I think they just don't have the confidence.
When they're getting chased.
Yes.
At which time?
When right after Katara steals the scroll.
Got it. Well, also, like, you're a kid. Your first instinct isn't going to be to fight them off. You're just going to be like, shit, run.
Yeah, but still, I feel like they don't run away from, like, Aang doesn't run away from a fight. Well, I mean, Aang would. I mean,
Yes, he did. He literally ran away. And the most despicable thing of all, he wrecked the cabbage merchant's cabbages in this episode.
Exactly. So
he's a little bitch that ran away from a fight.
But I'm saying, like, Aang doesn't run away from fights unless he has to. Also, for being an airbender, Aang gets into a lot of fights, just saying.
I mean, he doesn't really fight, though. It's like more defense, if anything.
I don't know. Did you see what he did to the cabbage guy's thing? He's kind of a
in
dick.
This episode? No, because
like in every fucking episode. Like, for some reason, Aang's always like, it's always the cabbage guy because that's the joke. But still, like, Aang doesn't have to. He's really fast. We've seen that. He can fly.
He really didn't have to launch those cabbages at the
didn't.
pirates, but he did
really
anyway.
didn't.
That shit's fucked up.
It is. It's
all comes back to he's a kid who doesn't take in consideration the feelings of other people.
Maybe he should start.
Yeah, he is the Avatar, you know.
Bet they don't teach you that in airbending school.
Like, this would probably be really funny, so just did it.
What did you? Okay, so did you guys have anything before we move on?
Move on to what?
To my next topic, which is kind of near the end.
Nope.
I mean, okay. So when their supplies go down the river.
Yes.
And they're like, oh shit, like we need to get more, like we need to find a village, whatever. Like, okay, cool, I get that. But then they're like, oh, this is the last of our money. And there's only the 3 copper pieces. But they literally just got money from the villagers that they saved from Heibai.
Did.
So how are they already down to 3 copper pieces?
Well, and bought that whistle.
Children.
But like they didn't stop in between the Fire Nation and then this place.
They probably did though.
Well, they
And
had
that
all
was
the
all that
supplies that they
supplies.
needed. Unless they needed a bathroom break, I don't see why they had to stop.
They probably needed a bathroom break. Well, they
Yeah,
probably stopped.
I just said they probably
Well, they
needed a bathroom
probably
break. But
stopped
like
to
other
buy
than
the
that,
supplies that ran down the river.
but before that,
What do you mean before that?
so like the supplies that ran down the river, they only had 3 copper pieces, really, because because they said it was from the money that Boomy gave them.
Yeah.
So whatever happened to the money that the villagers gave them?
The villagers probably just gave them stuff.
But Sokka said food and money. I feel like they would have given it to them.
Okay, wait. Why? Okay, wait. Did the copper pieces they had before the stuff went down the river? What are we talking about? I'm confused.
So yes. So they only had 3 copper pieces left
from the money that Boomy gave them.
Okay, so here's what I think.
Before all their stuff went down the.
Yes. So here's what I think happened. So they got money from whoever the fuck it was. It doesn't matter. And then they flew away, did the Roku thing, and then after Roku, they probably went like, "All right, that was that. Let's go stop at a village and spend all this money that Boomy and these villagers gave us." And they grabbed all the stops.
But they didn't.
We just didn't see it.
But this episode starts with Aang freaking out about having to master all 4 elements, and it just happened. It seemed too fresh for the freak out.
Nah, listen, when someone tells you,
why are you fighting with the Avatar Expert?
Because that's what I do. Listen.
It took a while for that cabbage guy to get all those cabbages, don't you think?
What?
We don't know that he had 2 carts of cabbages in 1 episode. So
he had 3.
So, but still, I am just trying to
argue. When someone tells you it's up to you to save the world, you're gonna be freaking out for like a whole couple days. It's not just gonna be like right away, Andrea.
But the way they presented it seemed very right away. So am I wrong for thinking that? No. I'll answer for you.
Yes. I'll answer again for you.
No.
Put too much thought into this. You put too much thought into this.
It's for the plot, Andrea.
Okay, that's Jasmine's line.
You don't know how much time passed, okay? Do you want a sensical answer or not?
Do you want the real answer, Andrea?
Do you have the real answer?
Yes, if you rewind it, you'll hear it because I said it already. So play it back. I'm going to put it in here twice.
Whatever, just move on to the next segment.
Okay.
So I forgot to mention something.
I
forgot to mention something when we were talking about bending. So I'm going to backtrack here real quick.
Oh, God.
Why do you guys think Katara kind of sucks?
What?
Whoa, wait, what? Where'd that come from?
Well, I mean...
Why does she suck at bending? Or
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you just meant why does she suck?
Oh, she also sucks at... She's selfish and all that, too. So she's...
Whoa.
Huh?
That's for another day. That's...
No,
wrong.
that's for this episode because even Sokka calls her out. She's like, "You got duped, dang. She's only like doing this for the waterbending," which I said like in episode 1 too. She doesn't want the friendship; she just wants the waterbending.
Okay, you did say that, but I'm not gonna give it to you because you wouldn't give me the money thing. So
Shut up.
All right, this is why she sucks at waterbending, because not everyone's going to be good at something right away. It's the same thing with like literally anything, like math. Takes some people a much longer time to understand it than others.
Not me. 4th grade around the world multiplication.
We don't want to talk about that. That's just going to get me triggered.
I'm gonna get technical here, and I think it's because she doesn't know. Well, I don't think she knows how to waterbend because she doesn't have a teacher, but like she doesn't understand the fundamentals of waterbending, it seems. Just by looking at her waterbend, she's just really rigid. She doesn't understand like you have to flow. But like I feel like Aang's airbending really helped with that. That's why that's why he probably got it faster, you know.
Well, she probably takes an aggressive approach to it. I mean, she like Mom was. I won't talk about her mom. That's just too soon.
Is it though? What would
Been-
Katara say?
How long has it been since this show came out? It's too soon. Too soon.
No, I mean like for the episodes, it's too soon to talk about her mom. This was my mother's necklace.
Oh, we got that. She didn't get it back though.
Not yet.
Not yet, because plot. Anyways, so I want to talk about the fight. Was it a good fight or was it a bad fight?
No, it was a bad fight. Terrible fight.
It was a lazy fight. The animators got lazy and they're like, you know what?
Wow.
Smoke. Just put smoke here and we won't have to animate anything.
What bothers me the most about that fight scene is when Aang's like, yo, Sokka, where are you? And he's like, you know what? Never mind. I'll come to you. Because he clears the smoke and it's like he's surrounded by firebenders and pirates. And like, they all know he's there. They all saw him, but they don't lunge for him or anything. They just let him skedaddle on out.
When did Sokka get that waterbending scroll?
I couldn't tell you, but I think it's for the plot.
Well, they should have showed it. Just saying.
Well, no, I can't bring it up. It's a future episode. I will not talk about future episodes.
Okay. You know, I can always bleep it out. I have the bleep now.
Okay. Well, we never see.
I don't remember this.
It's in the episode where it's Bato the Water Tribe.
I have a real question here, though. It's the realest of them all. What's a bushel? Like how much?
Bushel?
Yeah. How much is a bushel?
Isn't it just like?
Oh my god, it's an actual thing. Measure of capacity equal to 64 US pints. Equivalent to 35.2 liters used for dry goods.
How many apples is that?
35.2 liters worth.
Thank you. What were we talking about? Here's another thing that Andrea might have issues with, actually.
What? Why do you have to call me out like that?
Because she needs answers to everything. Were you
Sorry, I'm curious.
Were you very upset when Zuko lights his hand on fire and holds the scroll over it, and it's like the scroll's literally inside the fire and it doesn't catch on fire?
Obviously, that pissed me off, Daniel.
Oh,
Jasmine, did that also make you angry? Did that grind your gears?
No, mostly because I can't remember it. So no.
I was a little annoyed. That was too close. Too close. Even for like getting technical with it, that was the thing was literally in the fire. That is a mistake on their part. That scroll should not exist right now. And the next thing I want to talk about is, but then, okay, so they do the fire thing, but after that, they do something that kind of fits with real life physics. Is when Aang gets captured, he airbends, and then since the net has holes in it, the air just goes through it, so it still hits Aang.
Yes, that was very pleasing to me. I was like, thank God he didn't just blow this net away, because I would have lost my damn mind.
There you go. Redemption, 1 point for the series. Andrea has like 5, so series, you got to catch up.
You're telling me if the air wasn't powerful, if the air was, you could have the strongest amount of a wind coming at that freaking net, and you're telling me it still would go anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, wait, what was your question?
You're telling me Aang could just fucking airbend as strong at like some freaking powerful ass wind, and the net would still get him.
Yeah.
It has holes in it.
Okay, but there's still the air particles still touch.
Welcome back to the podcast, Jasmine.
Okay. I just need I'll just have to take physics the next semester.
There's gonna be like, okay, guys, you get to pick like one project all semester, and you just have to like work with it. And Jasmine's gonna get herself a net and get like really strong wind and just try to debunk this for us. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna call him Pirate Luscious Lips because I think he had some luscious lips. You know who I'm talking about. If you've seen the episode, you know who Pirate Luscious Lips is.
About.
He had some luscious lips. And so I didn't know, I had to rewind it because I found this really funny. But when they're on the boat and they're fighting, Sokka's taking on two guys at the same time. And then Sokka ends up losing, and Sokka gets picked up and he gets tossed.
Shut up, Jasmine.
I'm sorry, why did you say that?
What's going on? Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh, the child. It's not funny. Okay. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay. Okay, so Sokka gets picked up and thrown at a sail, and then Luscious Lips goes, "That's good." And then it just cuts away from that. I thought that was hilarious. I don't know what you guys were laughing at, so I want to know what you guys were laughing at.
You said Sokka was taking two guys at once.
This is a PG show, guy. Why?
Jasmine laughed first. I wasn't gonna laugh out loud, but then I heard Jasmine start laughing, and so then I started.
You were thinking it too.
Yes, I was thinking it, but I didn't laugh out loud.
You guys are gross.
You're the one who said it.
Oh, geez. In a moment. Need a drink.
There are actual tears coming out of my eyes right now.
Why do you have to say it like that?
Why, Daniel? Why?
I'm choking on my water. It's in my nose.
Ow, I have abs.
Oh, that hurts. It's in my sinuses.
I think your sinuses because you could use a good rinse out.
I don't. Ow, my face hurts. My face hurts now.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna divert the topic because I feel like
Are you sure?
should.
I feel like the audience is intrigued.
No.
All right, let's hear it.
So when Aang glides, he says that he bends the currents around him, right?
He does.
So how does he actually bend it, if that makes sense?
He jiggles like back and forth like this. Can't see me, but it's like a shimmy. That's how I would do it.
But is that how the airbender does it?
Honestly, I really don't know. That is a question
Not worth asking.
for the Avatar Expert to answer. So Avatar Expert, what do you got?
I'm not going to answer my own question. That's why I came here with it.
I think. Well, here's the thing. I also had
to start a discussion.
Okay, so here I also had I think you're obviously he carries two people at once in this episode, which
yes,
I don't understand how much power he can produce from that, because in episode 2, when he's gliding away and Zuko grabs onto him, they both fall and eat shit. But in this one, he has everyone on him. I think what he does is he bends the air currents. Like, I don't think he bends them. He's just able to feel where they're coming from and use them to glide up, you know? Maybe to go up, he can only fly in a certain direction, which is the way the current is going. And it's not until he has enough air, then he can like get out of the current and like go like left and then glide a little bit, and then he has to turn back in the direction where the current is if he wants to go back up.
Interesting.
Thank you. Sokka was kind of really good looking in this. I don't know if that's just me. I just thought that out of all the episodes so far, this one he's the best looking.
No,
And
that's when he has his hair down.
no, so far.
No, his Day of Black Sun hair. No, that one is beautiful.
Nope, it's the one. You know which one I'm talking about, y'all. The one he's in the tent.
Yes, I know what you're talking about, but
That
I
one's
still
not.
disagree. The Day
I
of Black Sun
disagree.
hair is top tier.
I'm looking it up.
Okay, we can't see it, so you can look it up.
Okay, I'm just saying I'm doing it.
Well, I'm gonna look up.
I mean, I guess, but still.
Yeah, Day of Black Sun haircut. Am I right?
Oof. No, other one's still better.
No, I will die on this hill.
All right. Bye then.
Wow. Day of Black Sun.
Shout out to Zuko in this episode for being a good Avatar hunter.
Did he do something? Did he catch the Avatar?
Yo, wait. What's the landslide episode where he's like, rocks don't fucking, I don't know, something upward? And then
no,
we're like,
that was the Winter Solstice Part 1.
Damn
the
it.
Spirit
Okay,
World.
Yeah, you missed it.
Funny.
No,
they
but
also
I'm just
did your
saying-
favorite. Sorry, go ahead.
As I was saying.
Shut up. Listen, I've been editing these podcasts.
Oh my god, I need to know what both of you were gonna say. I don't care.
No, listen, we're moving away from everything, and you're never gonna know what either of us are gonna say. Andrea's losing her edge as the Avatar expert.
What?
I'm just calling it right now. If you listen to the last episode, she was slipping a lot.
What?
Yes.
What do you mean slipping?
You didn't know stuff. You didn't even know that Aang could redirect lightning. And that's the whole big plot point of that last episode.
Well, spoiler alert. First of all, what if I just didn't want to say anything so I didn't spoil it for anyone, huh?
No, it doesn't. No.
Oh, we've been spoiling stuff, don't lie.
We've been spoiling stuff forever.
Yes, but I've been trying to not do that.
Okay, well, I can just bleep everything out.
Good. You should have been doing that long ago. But anyways, so Zuko's a somewhat good Avatar tracker because the pirate lord, he's like, yo, don't we need to check the woods? And Zuko's like, no, stupid. They stole a water mini school. They'll be by the water. So that was cool. Good for him. Way to use your noggin, Zuzu.
Why isn't anyone else using their noggin? They're much older than him, I'm sure.
It's for the plot, Jasmine.
I'm just saying, it's funny to me. Like, it's the same thing with Iroh getting caught by the Earthbenders. He's like stating the obvious, and everyone's like, "Oh, how do we not figure that out?"
I think that's a reach, buddy.
Wait, right. What about Iroh?
Right.
What?
No, I question the real shit here, and y'all are just like, "How does he airbend when he's gliding?"
Well, what? Bring a topic. Bring up a Jasmine.
Okay, so what's your answer then, Jasmine?
Bring up some questions, Jasmine.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Come on, you've been gone 2 weeks.
It's the fantasy part of the show. You don't have to question that part.
What part?
The air. Forget it. Nope. Let's move on. Let's
No.
move on.
You have it. It doesn't help to have pent up aggression.
What do you mean no? No, what?
What?
I'm saying no, don't move on. I want to hear this.
I
Yes.
told you it doesn't matter. That's why I don't have an opinion on it.
Well,
Why does it matter, Jasmine?
It matters why the adults in the situation the 16-year-old get figured out.
you're gonna have to speak up.
You couldn't hear that.
I can hear you, Andrea, because I know you're using your microphone, but Jasmine isn't.
I don't remember what I just said. Oh, that part doesn't matter because it's not okay. Airbending isn't real in the first place. Just accept the mechanics that they give you, okay? But the part that does matter is the part where, you would think all the adults who are with Zuko would understand the same things that Zuko understands, but they don't. They're stupid. And that's what you should be questioning. Not how does Aang airbend? How does he control the glider when he's bending? Who cares?
Because that was actually
I just
out of
questioned
all
the
the
adults
stupid
in
ones.
Zuko too. What? Don't come for my neck like that.
No, I was saying because you guys were like, oh, why didn't you comment on that?
Listen.
Because you were like, hold on, you were like,
You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know.
Oh, because we've been talking about a lot of things in the last 2 minutes. And I'm
But
confused.
honestly,
And my
Andrea,
brain's on 5 million different things at the same time, okay?
Andrea, the glider thing, I think it's a great point. I'm just saying, out of all the stupid stuff we've brought up, that one's a legit one.
Oh, so all my points are stupid.
No, I said out of all the ones
have fun with the rest of the podcast. Have fun with the rest of the podcast. I wish you well on all of your future endeavors. I will not contribute any more stupid points or any for that matter after this.
I said we.
No, you didn't.
I did say we. Rewind it. This is literally being recorded.
Okay, we both heard you though.
No. I'll send it to you. I'll stop the podcast. I looked up the Black Sun Zuko thing, and then I just kept scrolling, and I've gotten into some weird shit. There's like a decapitated person on my screen now. Oh, there's Sokka again. It looks like you've reached the end. Anyways, what do you guys want to talk about?
Nothing. Andrea hates the episode. I don't remember the episode, and you're the one with all the points. So
okay, I think I've hit all my points, and I think Andrea provided some great answers for me. And Jasmine, it was great to have you back. We missed you. I don't think Andrea missed you that much. Yeah, Andrea seems to be very upset right now, guys. She walked out of her room. She's making snow angels out in Minnesota right now. She just needed to let off some steam. So
yeah, because Daniel insulted her.
I didn't insult her.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a picture of Daniel's face in a snowman and punch the shit out of it.
Can you record it?
You couldn't capture this much beauty in snow, just saying.
Okay.
You gotta get the mustache right.
Yeah.
You guys are hurting my feelings.
Aw, did I hurt little Daniel's feelings? Cry me a river. Grow up.
Listen. Okay. Listen.
Yeah, talk about how little Daniel is. Wait a second.
You want to go there, Jasmine? I'll destroy you.
You can't destroy me.
I'll cough on you and you will die.
Probably. Damn.
I am very uncomfortable with the energy we've created in the studio today.
I feel mad now.
I'm sweating because I'm so angry right now, and it's 31 degrees here.
My heart's racing right now, guys. Long distance relationships are hard, just saying.
What?
So I will accept your apologies now.
Wait, what?
You're not getting any from me.
Well, when you listen to the podcast next week and you see
when
that
you
I said
listen
we
to the podcast while you're editing it, you'll hear that you talk about just my stupid points.
I said we.
No, you
I will
didn't.
edit the podcast right now and
You
release it
said-
early.
You said you, not we.
You both have stupid points. It's fine.
At least we have points.
Okay.
God.
Right, I'll take it.
This got really hostile. I think we should end it here before Andrea.
We should have ended this the second we started recording.
Wow.
This episode just puts me in a bad mood. I hate it.
Oh, but you're gonna love the next one, aren't you? With Jet.
Jet was my sexual awakening, so yes.
That's disgusting. He is a vile person.
Just kidding. Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid was my sexual awakening.
That's the worst prince.
What?
He's so handsome.
Okay, wait, what? Dan, you can't say that. That's not true.
It's not true. It's about Jasmine. Tell him who it's all about.
Aladdin.
It's Adam,
Yes.
the Beast.
No.
I'm just kidding. It was a joke. I take it back. Yeah,
Nothing
tell him.
against gingers.
Just
Please,
bestiality.
Please, just close out the podcast.
All right, we're closing it out. Will this all make it in? Who knows? I know, actually.
Just end the episode with me saying I'm leaving.
Oh, hold on. Then I gotta record. There she goes. She's gone. Well, thanks for joining, everyone. This has been another episode of the Pippin Patalopsicopolis podcast. I'm sorry for the popping. I don't have a pop filter. I will get one next time, hopefully. So yeah, thanks for listening. Make sure to share it, like it, subscribe wherever you're listening to it. Follow it, share it. It all helps out. Comment. Tell us we suck. Tell us we need to chill out. Tell Andrea that I said we. And hopefully there'll be a podcast next week because things are rough right now between all of us. And you can always follow us on Instagram at Pippin Patalopsicopolis podcast. Or you can email us stuff at pippinpatalopsicopolispodcast@gmail.com. But you can comment anything, like or pictures, share them, whatever you want to do. You have free will, you can do whatever you want. And I think that's it. So thanks for listening. Join us next week as we discuss episode 10, which is called Jet, which may or may not have been Andrea's sexual awakening. We'll find out next time. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Daniel, and there's Andrea. She's still walking out. She's gone. And Jasmine. Bye.
Bye.